These are messages that I got from a girl that I met up with last night, and these are messages that I used to get a year ago. The single defining factor that changes these two texts is my physique. Yes, the only reason why the way girls text me has changed is because I built an attractive body. Not because of charisma, body language, or any new fancy trick that you could pull out of your ass to say what it actually is that changed my results from then to now. The only reason why I got those messages is because I built an attractive body. And I did all this by looks maxing my physique. But I didn't have all these results beforehand. This is what I used to look like. This was my reality a few years ago. I looked like an absolute bag of milk, a complete blobfish. Flabby arms, a sagging belly, and bitch titties with Ganon Kamasi to top it all off. My upbringing was not the best. In fact, I had way worse genetics than most people. But by looks maxing my physique to make it as aesthetically attractive as possible, I was able to get that exact transformation. And with that transformation, it allowed me to pull the woman that I actually wanted in my life. And you can get the same exact transformation too by going down in the description and clicking that link below. I have a full body transformation guide where I can help you get to the physique that you want now. Go down there and click it, you will not be disappointed. But essentially, to be able to get this physique, you need to be doing these three things. One, get that V-taper physique. What I mean by V-taper physique is you need to be making your shoulders wider than your waist. And how to exactly do that is you work out your shoulders, your traps, your upper chest, and your lats. This is what gets you that V-tapered look in your physique. This is the inverse or the opposite of what the hourglass figure looks like in a female body. This is what makes us men look at a woman and see she's healthy. I want to fuck her. That's the same exact reaction we get or women get towards us when we have that V-tapered physique. The second step is neck curls. Yes, some actual looks maxing advice. What you need to do is you need to be doing chin curls where you grab a plate, let's say it's 25 pounds inside the gym, you put it on top of your head. You could put like a towel or something like that so you don't get marks on top of your head while you do the exercise. And you need to curl in to your chest and your neck right here. And that's what makes you have this wider look inside your frame and your physique. You know how the term the sleeper build came to be? It's where guys will work out. You'll build this amazing physique. 10 out of 10, an actual 10 out of 10 physique. But nobody will be able to notice that you're actually jacked underneath those clothing because of what? How skinny their necks will be. And for anybody to be able to tell it whether you're jacked or not, it's by the way your neck will look, the size of your neck. That is one of the quickest indicators of how somebody is able to differentiate between a skinny guy and somebody who actually works out inside the gym by the size of their neck. The last thing you need to do is to stop eating like a fat ass. Yes, you need to put the fork down. Well, unless you're bulking. But put the fork down, put the cakes, put the chips, put all the sweet treats away. You need to start eating healthier because that's how you get the most bang for your buck inside your physique. You're not going to be eating cake and cutting at the same time and expect six-pack abs. It just doesn't work that way. That's not how you get it. You have to do the hard work in order for you to get the results that you want. That's just the only way to be able to achieve the physique, the aesthetic physique that you want. Because if you can compound these hard habits and do the hard things consistently over a period of time, it will snowball into you getting the results that you want. And then next thing you know, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months in, your abs start to reveal itself when you work them out. Of course, it's at the gym. But your abs start to reveal a lot more. You start to see a little bit more shoulder striations when you go inside the mirror in the morning, when you go into the bathroom, and your physique starts to pop out a little bit more. Next thing you know, somebody walks across you that maybe it's like a friend or your girlfriend or somebody who you just know happens to walk across you, and they look at your physique and they actually tell you, hey, you're getting bigger. That's what I had, because I had an encounter in the gym where I was just finishing my lift and I was coming back inside the locker room, and this guy who I used to talk to every single day inside the locker room, he came up to me and said, my physique has been growing. I'm starting to get a lot bigger. And I asked him, like, really? Like, Is that how you see it? And he's like, yeah, you start to get a lot more bigger. Your shoulders are starting to pop a lot more. You start to fill out your shirts a lot more. And I never felt more amazed by the work that I put in to be able to get me that aesthetic physique. And with that aesthetic physique, I was much more confident and comfortable going out on dates with women that I went to go find out inside the world, that I was personally more attracted towards, because I felt a lot better about myself. And it's not even just about feeling better about yourself, it's about feeling confident. Can you be the man who wears the shirt? The shirt is not what makes you jacked. It's the man you are and the man you make yourself to be. That's what fills out the shirt and makes you become the person you want to be. Because yes, you can be skinny and still get girls. That's 100% acceptable. But I can tell you right now, what would increase your chances of getting that girl that you want so much is by building that physique. Be the man, become the man, wear the shirt, be better. Do the hard things, become more consistent. That is how you become the man you want to be. My name is Bo. Like I said, go down in the description to be able to get that full body transformation. Subscribe later.